Hello and welcome to GTFO, or Gems Are Truly Fabulous and Outrageous, which is my first Minecraft mod that I've ever made. Prior to this I had zero experience coding in any fashion, so it's been quite a journey over the past month as I've been learning things. But anyway, you probably don't want to know about that, you probably want to know what this mod does. So, this mod adds a bunch of ores and various tools and armors to complement those ores, as you can guess from the name. They are all related to gems. So, without further ado, I will get into the progression system and what's in this mod. And, oh my goodness, sheep, go away. You're ruining everything. Anyway, so you start off with Topaz ore, then you go to Malachite ore, then you go to Amber ore, then to Tanzanite, then to Peridot, then to Sapphire, then to Ruby, then to Amethyst, and finally to Jet. So, things that you should know about this mod, as you can see from the harvestability level, Tanzanite is equal to iron, which means it can be mined with a stone pickaxe. Malachite up to Tanzanite can be mined with a iron pickaxe. Peridot up to Amethyst can be mined with a diamond pickaxe, and Jet ore can only be mined with an amethyst pickaxe. Things to note about these ores is Tanzanite through Topaz, so these four right there, are all pre-diamond, and everything after that is post-diamond. So without further ado, here are the gem blocks: Topaz, Malachite, Amber, Tanzanite, Peridot, Sapphire, Ruby, Amethyst, and Jet. So, then you have the gem items, and here they are in the item frames: Topaz, Malachite, Amber, Tanzanite, Peridot, Sapphire, Ruby, Amethyst, and Jet. And I'll give you a closer look at those gems because I am particularly proud of them, because they took quite a while to do, since I am not a graphic designer by any stretch of the imagination. Alright, and Jet is the most simplistic, simply because that was my first gem texture, and I just wanted to keep it in, so I left it as Jet, because, hey, why not? So let's clear our inventory real quick. Next up, we have the armor, and the armor increases in durability and strength as you go through the various tiers, as you'd expect, with Topaz being equal to leather, Quartz, which is a new tier which you have not seen previously, it is equal to iron, and that is made with nether quartz. Amber and Tanzanite are slightly better than iron and slightly worse than diamond. Then you have Peridot, which is better than diamond, Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, Amethyst, and Jet. Another tier that I just skipped over is the Emerald, which is another tier in this mod. Then you have all the various tools, and I added a tool type for all the tools, and I added my own multi-tool, which is a shovel and a pickaxe combined. And they should work on pretty much any block that is added. I know for sure that they'll work on any mod item that is mineable by pickaxes. I'm not positive about shovels, but that's generally not too much of an issue. Anyway, so there they are. They're pretty much just retextures of the vanilla tools, because I wanted to keep it simple. Because keeping it simple is always the best thing to do when you are learning. So, with that in mind, I guess I should show you the damages for all of them, and we'll just go with the swords since those are the damage items. Topaz is slightly better than stone, Malachite's better than that, Quartz is better than that, Amber is better than that, and as I said previously, going back to Quartz, Quartz is equal to iron in every way, shape, and form, except that it has slightly higher durability. Next up, we have the Amber, which is better than iron, better than both iron and quartz. Tanzanite. Then you have the Diamond tier, which is in vanilla Minecraft, so I didn't do anything with aside from add the multi-tool. Then you have Peridot, which jumps up from 9 from the Diamond tier of 7. Then you go to Sapphire, which goes to 12, 15 for Ruby, 19 for Emerald, 24 for Amethyst, and finally 29 for Jet. Now the reason why Jet gets so powerful and the last two tiers jump up by 5 is because each tier builds upon the previous tier. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So, take for example this Topaz pickaxe. It is made with 3 topaz, a stone pickaxe that is undamaged, and a stick. So that is pretty simple. And then the Malachite pick is built upon a topaz pick, a stick, and 3 malachite. The unfortunate thing about this system is it has to be a completely new tool. It can't have any damage, and so that's just how it works currently. If I can figure out how to ignore the damage on an item, then I'll implement that, but as of this time I do not know how to do that. And as I said previously, each tier builds upon the last. And as I just showed you with the Quartz multi-tool, the multi-tool is just a shovel on top of a pick on top of a stick. So pretty simple. The only thing to note is that the diamond tier is just diamond shovels, and if I add another multi-tool, it'll just be the base tools with whatever I add in as the material for the next multi-tool. So the armor follows the same logic as vanilla armor, except with the next tier up, it uses the previous tier's, again, undamaged form in the center slot, and that will be the same for all the pieces, and that's the same for all the recipes all the way up into Jet. So, as you can tell, the final tier of armor is really expensive because you have to go through all the previous tiers in order to get to it. This is complicated by the fact that as the ores progress in goodness or durability, damage, what have you, they also get rarer, with Topaz being a little bit more common than less common than iron, and Jet and Amethyst being maybe 1 or 2 ores per chunk if you're lucky. I was testing it with Mechanism's digital miner, and I was getting around 3 ores for a chunk for a radius of 16, and about 7 ores for a radius of 32. So that should give you a little bit of a hint at how rare these gems are. So with that in mind, I'll just show you that this actually works. Make myself a set of tools, and then upgrade to Malachite. I forgot the shovel. So there's that, and then, oops, shovels are made like that. Silly me. Then the axe, which is like so. Then the pickaxe, which is like so. And then the sword, which is like so. And then you just upgrade like that. And it's pretty simple. It has its own crafting recipes that I've put in, and I think it helps again balance the ridiculousness of the last few tiers of tools. As you can see, I have some anvils here because I was trying to implement repairing, but I could not get it to work because of the way that I have them set up in my mod. I'm going to keep working on that and see if I can get that implemented for the next release, but as of this time you cannot repair tools. Now, I guess the next thing that I should tell you guys is, as the tools progress, they also gain harvest levels, where I showed you that Jet can only be mined by Amethyst, but Amethyst can be mined by Diamond, if you have that, but if you're going through the mod, you'd be using Ruby. But one thing that I didn't tell you is that Jet Pickaxe has a ridiculously high mining level. It can mine pretty much any block that you can ever come across, unless somehow they have a harvest level higher than what this is set to, which is well over 1,000, I believe. I don't remember the exact number. Now, just to give you a little demonstration for how fast a Jet Pickaxe will mine obsidian, and we're done. So, slightly longer than a stone pick mines stone is what you can mine obsidian with the Jet Pickaxe. You'll also note that the Jet also has 9,000 durability, and yeah, the durability goes up. It scales percentage-wise for each tier after Diamond. Peridot is 110% of Diamond, Sapphire is 120% of Peridot, so on and so forth, for 120% from the previous tier up until Amethyst, which jumps to 150%, and then I believe Jet is another 150%. Not exactly sure on the number since I did that a while ago. And I guess I will show you jet armor since it is the most powerful armor. It has a total protection value of 40, which is 7, 14, 12, and 7, so double that of diamond. So let's just take ourselves over here to this handy TNT that I placed and stand directly in the middle of this TNT. We didn't even get damaged. We took some falling damage, and that's about it. How about some obsidian TNT from Mechanism, which is quite a bit more strong than normal TNT. Hey, stop moving around. I need to eat you. Nope. No damage from that. Again, just some minor falling damage. And, my goodness, toggle downfall. So that is the mod in its current state. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you have any suggestions or want to take a look at the code, feel free to check the description. The GitHub will be in the link. Leave your comments either on the GitHub or on the YouTube video page. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this mod. I've definitely had a lot of fun learning how to mod. In any case, until next time, bye-bye now.